in New York City for Trip Lee's album release party for his 5th album, Rise. It was so exciting to be here, y'all. We were able to hear his heart for every single song on the album. Here's some clips of the night.
I feel thorns where my crown was. I'll be weak, but I'm alive from the dust until dawn. Yeah, I'll survive, cause I got sweet victory.
So Trip, personally, like I said, I'm so thankful that you have us here at your listening party. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you, and like I was telling before, thank you for the shout out.
Yeah.
So just to give you a little insight of what happened, we're here at Trip Lee's his 5th album, Rise.
Yeah.
And this is his listening party, and I'm excited to be here because we got the insight of every single song.
Yeah.
That's always something that I've always wanted, and apparently that's something that you've always wanted, correct?
Absolutely. When I hear an album and I enjoy every one, and sometimes I wonder what actually went in, what was behind that.
Right.
So I wanted to give people that experience and have the opportunity to share it with people in that way was special to me.
That's awesome, and I appreciate it. So, Rise. I know you've been asked this before. Why Rise? Like, what are you What are you rising to, and why the word rise?
There got 3 meanings to it. Rise from your slumber, like get up.
Right.
You know, like you wake up, hit the snooze button 1,000,000 times. So I mean, like in your life. Yeah, me too. I mean, like in your life, don't procrastinate to live. Like get up and live right now. Get up from the grave and live, like rise from the dead. You know.
Like Lazarus.
Like Lazarus, and then rise above the low expectations people have, especially for young people. Like, don't let people assume you're not a real person right now and you can't really live. Rise above those low expectations and live the way you were made to live.
Wow, okay. So you said that you finally had the opportunity to create a whole album with your favorite producer.
Yeah.
How was that, Gavi? How was that?
Yeah, it was an incredible experience.
Like a kid in the candy store?
Yeah, because, every time he would produce a new track, we'd work on a new one, it kept being amazing. I was like, dang, Lord, like it keeps being really good, and I'm grateful for that. So we worked really well together, pushed each other. I think it's his best production. I think it's my best work, too. I think we really worked well together, and I hope people enjoy it and encouraged by it.
Mm-hmm. So why so much sweet? I mean, you have Sweet Victory, you have Sweet, how do you pronounce it?
Sweet. Yeah.
First of all, what's up with the spelling? I like it, though.
It's
Is it
just
with the
playful.
Schmitty?
Just playful.
I like
when
that.
When we was writing, it said sweet, and it sounded good, so we kept doing it. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, Sweet, that beat is sick. Which one would you say is your favorite? I know it's kind of hard because the whole album is your baby, but which one is your favorite?
Probably right now, Sweet Victory.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sweet Victory, that came out, that we actually dropped that single today too, and it seemed like people really connecting with it.
Mm-hmm.
I love, there's a lot of dynamics in that song, kind of starts real low and kind of goes up and goes down and comes back up. So I like that dynamic, and it reflects well that kind of up and downs of life that I'm talking about in that song. And it just really connects with me, talking about my pain and then talking about I know I have victory in the end because of what Jesus did. That's the song that's one of my favorites on the record right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is your 5th album.
Yeah.
How do you see yourself progress? I mean, I'm sure you've seen so much within the years. It was 2006. Is that what you said?
That was my first album.
Right, 2006 till now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time in between.
Yeah.
How do you see yourself progress?
Man, I think I've grown in all ways as an artist. One way is, I think one thing I was good at right from the start was communicating lots of stuff.
That's good.
Communicating lots of truth, which I think is what people really liked about me, is they got lots of truth in the album. And I think one of the ways I've grown is thinking of new ways and angles to package that truth. I think I've grown with my storytelling and communicating emotion in my music.
Good.
I think that's one of the big ways I've grown, is writing songs that can continue to connect with people on a deep heart level. And then that's a good way to continue to push that message.
Yeah, and what is that message? I mean,
yeah, the message of this album is to get up and live, you know.
Right. So you said earlier, you shout out to the media. Well, you didn't say the exact words, but you were excited about media simply because you said people don't usually know where to put you.
Yeah.
Because you are an artist that is a Christian, right? Not a Christian artist. So you're an artist that is Christian, but you don't usually fit, you said, in the box of, I guess, the Christian music.
Yeah.
And then the secular music. How do you feel? How do you feel like you should be played or marketed or?
Yeah, radio doesn't play us. Mainstream radio don't really play us. Christian radio don't really play us.
And not this Christian radio.
Yeah,
we love you.
I know. Well, that's part of why I said, I really wanted to thank the media who is here and who does open those doors for us, because it's not often. And so I think it's probably because people don't have the categories for it.
Right.
And they're like, you're a rapper and you're a Christian. I just don't know what to do with that.
And you're a pastor?
Yeah, and I'm a pastor. And so I think people just minds get scrambled. But I think the more media like you guys give us opportunities to do our thing and show that it is legitimately good music, it is legitimately encouraging music,
right.
I think the more that happens, the more people's minds will be open. So I think it's a matter of time. People still have to warm up to us. Even though I'm 10 years in,
right.
people are still warming up. And obviously it's more warm than it's ever been. But I think people are, starting to catch up.
Be informed. Stay connected.
I got a lot of problems, but I'm straight. That's sweet. I know my guy to toss him in the lake. That's sweet. How many times I gotta tell you he the boss, and to him anything a piece of cake. That's sweet. Put them hands in the air. Make a little noise in the stands if you're there. Brag on the guy, man, if you're there. Only if you're there. That'll be sweet. What if when you brag, it wasn't about the clothes with the tags? That'll be sweet.